Hello everyone, my name is Surya Avansa and this is a demonstration of the UiPath SDK for QuickBase, which is an entry that I've created for the QuickBase Hackathon. So let's get started. What you're going to see in this video is how the SDK the UiPath SDK that was developed, how that looks like, what it contains, and then how to test the SDK. I have built a testing bot that will use this SDK to insert data into a QuickBase application. I will show you how what the QuickBase application looks like and everything. And then we're going to see the three functions that are written in the SDK that the testing can do, which is add, edit, and then read. So let's get started with the SDK. UiBot Path SDK. Okay. So let me start that. So this is the UiPath Studio, and this is the SVA.QuickBase Activity SDK project that I created here. Basically, what I want you to focus here is the three operations that are the CRUD operations, such as the add record and edit record and read record. Three different activities that I created in this reusable component, and here they are. I've opened them up ready to use, and basically there is a way you can populate the dictionary object, and then you can call this workflow, and then it uses secure methods to get the app token and the user token from the orchestrator, and then it makes the composes the body for the API call, and then it uses the HTTP request which is a part of UiPath to call the add record API, QuickBase API call. And then after it is done, it goes through the results, and it gives you, basically returns the various results, which is the record ID or the error detail and so on and so forth. So you would, so this is one call where you can add a record. And then the second one is where you can edit the same record. Basically, you would prepare the workflow, everything, that's a activity that is done there. And then it gets the tokens for the edit process, and it makes a body, it composes the body for the HTTP request. And then again, it uses the HTTP API call from UiPath to call the edit record edit record QuickBase API call here, and it passes the record ID, which you probably either have it from before, or when you added you got a record ID. One way or the other, you have to get the record ID, and this method expects the record ID to be given to you, and then it goes from there, it takes it, and then it passes the results. The third function that is part of the CRUD operations is to read data, and it uses the API gen results. And if you send the query with that returns one row, then it returns one row. But if you send a query that will qualify for more than one row, then it will return more than one rows, all as a data table in the UiPath. And basically how it does this is it takes the report, and then it uses options, the CSV options if it is not already there, and then that's how it gets a CSV file, it downloads it, and then after it downloads it, it calls another activity to basically that will get the file given the URL. If you send it to URL, this activity will download the file for you, and then what happens is after that the UiPath bot reads that and returns it as a data table, and then it deletes the temporary file that was created. So this is as far as the SDK is concerned. Now let's take a look at the QuickBase application there, how it looks like. It's a very small application, just one table. It's called testing sva.quickbase activities, and it has 4 sample rows, and as a sample, if you add the Hillary Clinton as president, and then you change the title to Secretary of State or something, that's how the edit record can work. And then the read record can either it is basically designed to be flexible with whether to return one row or multiple rows, right? So it all depends on what you send. And so that's the as far as the QuickBase application path is concerned. So now let's look at the application that will allow you to test this, how that looks like. So this is the one that actually does the testing part. So this is an activity that was created to test it. And then so this is the activity here that is calling the other activity from the other SDK that you saw. So this is the testing app, testing bot, and it calls the activity from the SDK, and then it goes and proceeds to add the record. So and then it proceeds to have some more functions. Let me just show you. So this is for the ad that we just saw, and then there is another activity that I created to test the editing the record, existing the record, and then sequence. This is how this basically demonstrates how to read. So if you can read the record and then with the QID one for list all, and then once it returns the data, you can go through that, and one of the records it will show you the title for that particular record. That's all. Let me quickly expand a little bit on the edit. Okay. So this is the activity that edits, and this is basically how I'm composing the dictionary that contains the name value pair for the FID and the values, and then I make the call to the call from the UiPath SDK. So that's how it is done, and we have to get a little more detail in this one. Again, it is the dictionary that creates the name value pairs for the FIDs and the values, and it passes that as one of the parameters to the call from the SDK. So that's how this is done. So that's it, guys. So as we have seen, so far what we have seen is we have seen the UiPath SDK, how it is structured with the three operations under the current branch, CRUD branch, and then we saw the application that tests the that uses and tests that SDK, and then within that we saw the how, the various three activities, and then we saw the QuickBase application that is being that I created as part of the builder program, and which is the one that receives the bot interacts with, and then we saw the three methods: add, edit, and reading the data. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching.